Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his
monthly bill?
It's over 9,000! What, 9,000? There's no way that can be right!
Alright, guys. You're gonna want to be ready for this salty, salty rant from DSP. God, this is fantastic. Well, let's get to it.
Tip contributions for the day. Alright, and we start off with Graceful Phoenix, who tipped me $1.50.
Oh, I see.
So the true beauty of a self-inquiring sentient universe is lost on those who elect to walk the intellectually vacuous path of comfortable paranoid fantasies. I.e., your trolls and detractors who start and believe conspiracy theories about me and you. Yeah. Oh, I know.
Yeah, about me and you. But who are you, Phoenix? Oh, yeah, it's OIC. And the less attention he gets on Kiwi Farms, the more he donates to DSP. It's hilarious. Because he's trying to bait Kiwi Farms into talking about him. It's hilarious. I love it.
Oh, I know, because every day I see it. I see the most ludicrous, stupid shit. Like, I'll make a Twitter comment. Someone will respond to the Twitter comment in a very intelligent way, alright?
Uh-huh.
And then all of a sudden, 2 days later, I see a response from that person who I had an intelligent conversation with, and they're responding to, oh, I don't care about any of that, I'm just responding to the original. Like, what are they talking about? Come to find out, one of these idiots, who I've blocked 100 years ago because the guy's a moron, literally sits there and looks for every person who responds.
Because you blocked half the internet. No joke. Let's say I had to post something, and you liked it. He will block you because you liked something I posted. You may have never had any interaction with him, but you liked one of my comments on Twitter, bam, you get banned. Because he's a bitch.
To anything on my Twitter account with a conspiracy theory. Yeah. So I'll post up, I don't know, for example, I'll post up about, man, I feel that these content creators that put up paid advertisement videos for games, they're shills and it's not right, and people are gullible and they'll buy games as a direct result of that. And someone will respond and say, yeah, it's really bad because even though they say paid advertisement, those people seem to be kind of gullible and they'll just do whatever they're told by their favorite content creator, blah, blah, blah. Okay, great. 2 days later, I see a response from the guy saying, oh, I don't care about that. What is it? So I click on it. It's someone who I blocked. You click on it. Oh, Phil plays WWE Champions and he spends money on mobile games and blah, blah, blah. Like, what? The fuck does that have to do with anything?
Because you do. Also, you've gotten games before, then you didn't tell anyone. Case in point, Mario and Sonic go to the Olympics. And then he hated it so much he deleted it. You just wasted $60. No, I didn't. I got the game for free. Wait a minute. To do that on Twitch, you'd have to put down, hey, this game was gifted to me by this company or this person. And he didn't do that. He's gotten controllers and other things that, alright guys, but no, I didn't spend money on this. It was sent to me by this company to do a sponsor stream, guys. You mean a shill stream, according to you.
What are you even talking about? This is a conversation about a particular topic, and you are such a nut job. You interject yourself into the conversation and completely derail it with your conspiracy theory nut job bullshit. It's really like people with the tin hats on. They're jumping out. You know the aliens?
Tin foil or aluminum foil hats, dumbass.
And you're fucking, oh, did you know about QAnon conspiracies? And oh, the vaccine makes you grow 4 arms. Like, what are you talking about, man? You're nuts.
Wait,
and these people are allowed.
Where are you getting QAnon vaccine makes you grow 4 arms? Just say, turn on the camera and say, I do not play WWE Champions. I do not spend money on WWE Champions. But he never does that. You know why? Because when he eventually does admit it, or accidentally gets caught, he'll be like, well, I never said I didn't play it. I said it was a crazy conspiracy theory, guys. I never said I didn't play it. His typical king of semantics bullshit.
To do this. They're allowed to act like that all over the internet. They're just fucking crazy, man. They're out of their minds. And this is what I mean. It sucks because I can only sort out that crap enough where, like,
love that. I don't insult people. I just tell the truth. Yeah, saying to anyone who points out that you play mobile games, mister, you had entire forum posts dedicated to you about WWE Supercard because you spent so much money on it, and then bitched about it so much.
Like, for example, we don't want it on the streams, so we moderate it, right? I don't want to see it on my timeline, so I block those people. But there's nothing to stop those people from going and harassing everyone else on the fucking internet. Which is why, whenever you search for DSP or DSP Gaming on YouTube, all you see are the crazy negative conspiracy shit. You don't see anything positive about me.
Because there is nothing positive about you. Also, you disable likes and dislikes, you disable comments. Gee, DSP put out a video, it has 500 views. GTG puts out a video, it has 6,000 views. Well, I wonder why. Oh, Look at that. DSP's video has 0 comments and 0 thumbs up and thumbs down. GTG's video has over 200 comments and over 300 thumbs up and 4 thumbs down from DSP, OIC, KG Galleon, and probably one other person. Good job. That's why. Because the algorithm likes interaction. The algorithm likes going, oh, hey, this video is not just being watched by people, but getting interaction. So we're going to promote this video over the video that gets 0 interaction. Jackass.
Despite the fact I'm a 13-year-long content creator who's pumped out over 70,000 gameplay videos. The most prolific...
I was about to say 13-year-old, which kind of is. No, that's 70,000 videos. Quantity does not make quality. Remember that. Some authors put out a single book, and 50, 60, 70, 100, 100, 200 years later, it is still a classic. It may be the only book they ever put out, but it is a classic. While other authors put out 200 books of, I was a big city woman, and then I moved back home to my small town where I fell in love with the rancher. You see, the old Fabio books with Fabio on the cover of them. Some of those authors put out hundreds of those kind of books. Doesn't mean any of them are good. Congratulations, you produce 1,000 books, all with a different variation of falling in love with Fabio on a ranch, in a wilderness cabin, whatever. Congratulations, you put out over 1,000 books of that. Doesn't mean any of them are good. Doesn't mean any of them are going to win awards. Doesn't mean any of them are going to be read by every single high schooler for every year to come after that book was published because it's just that damn good or that damn meaningful. Just saying, DSP, quantity does not make quality.
Prolific YouTuber and gameplay creator of the past decade, when you're talking down to one person, right? I've put out more raw gameplay of anyone on this planet in the last decade and made a living doing it. But no one wants to hear that. They want to hear about the latest conspiracy theory that some fucking idiot, mouth-drooling fucking idiot is talking about.
I don't use hateful slurs. These mouth-drooling idiots... I get it, DSP. You think only the N-word is a slur. You don't realize that a slur is not just that word. Dumbass. Ah, there's one.
It's just out of control. And I'm tired of it. It's like, geez. And what's funny about it is, people are actually tired of it. Like, now I'm starting to see people are like, dude, you are the broken fucking record. No one cares about the dumb shit. Really. No one cares about it. Stop it with the fucking crazy bullshit. People are tired of your nonsense. Just people want to have an intelligent conversation. They don't want every moment of every day being taken over by nut job conspiracies. They're done with it. At one point, you jump on the bandwagon and you laugh with it. That was like a year ago, you know, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when these things just keep going on. And these people won't give up on them. It gets to the point of insanity. You know? Like, what kind of a person hyper-focuses and latches onto that kind of a narrative to the point where anything said about a person has to be about that narrative, right? I'll be honest, like, really, the only other place that I see that happen is politics. I saw the same amount of insanity with...
Oh, God, is he about to compare himself to someone like JFK? Let's find out.
Trump, and with these vaccines the last year, like, this is where I've seen that level of nut job thinking. You know what I mean?
Are you getting political on your stream, Mr. My stream isn't about politics. Don't bring up politics on my stream. This is about fun gameplay. Which, by the way, where is the fun gameplay again? I haven't seen any yet.
Same level of, oh, Phil, conspiracy theories about Phil is, oh, the vaccine is bad for you, so inject yourself with horse hormones or some shit, or whatever they're doing, these crazy idiots, that they're killing themselves doing. It's the same level of crazy. Really, it's the same exact level of crazy. And I don't understand why it's allowed. I don't understand why it's allowed to be rampant all over the internet. When you know
freedom of speech, something that does not exist in the United States of Phil.
Someone's an idiot, shut them the fuck down. Don't let someone just spew nonsense.
Like you. If we were to play your rules, you would be taken down, jackass. I would say, then when I would get my last set, like, I still got George Senda, and there's still LTG, and there's still RT, and there's still Wings, and don't know what's going on with Chris Chan right now, but something's going to happen. Can you imagine he goes to jail? And then that jail's like, I don't get it. Why do we get hundreds of letters for one prisoner every day? Every day we get hundreds of these. God, that's gonna be hilarious.
And the thing is, these people, they literally talk themselves, right, into a corner about it, too, to the point where they just believe it. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Now, here's the thing. Everyone knows about the crazy conspiracy theories these idiots come up with. Phil's a pedophile, Phil's a scammer, Phil with the mobile games, Phil with this or that. They're all these generalized conspiracy theories, right?
They always say there's a grain of truth, or there's a sliver of truth. That's where you bite yourself in the ass. Like, oh, they call me a pedophile. Well, there's a sliver of truth to that. Don't say that. If it's not true, you say it's not true. Don't say, I mean, there's a sliver of truth to that, guys. There's a grain of truth. Dude, just shut up.
If any of them were true, there would have already been definitive proof, evidence. It would have already come out. It would have already been there, done. The truth is, none of it is true. It's all fabricated bullshit. As I've said many times over these years, what these people do is they take a little nugget of truth about something. A little snippet.
A snippet of truth. There it is, a nugget of truth. Thank you. They call me a pedophile. There is a snippet of truth. Holy shit, DSP. This is where you bite yourself in the ass. Ah, thank you for proving my point. They call me a pedophile. There's a snippet of truth to that. There's a nugget of truth to that. DSP, do you not hear yourself? They call me a pedophile. Well, there's a snippet of truth to that, guys. DSP, seriously. Snippet of truth, a nugget of truth, when being called a pedophile, when being called a scammer. Don't say that. How stupid are you? Alright, your DSP is incredibly stupid, but still. Let's continue.
A little nugget, and they turn it into a giant exploded nuclear bomb. You know what I'm saying? It's like they take a tiny little thing, and then they use that to extrapolate 40 million times until it's something that it's not, and then they claim it's true.
But you just said, they call me a pedophile. They call me a scammer. Well, there's a nugget of truth to that. There's a sliver of truth to that. There's a snippet of truth to that. DSP, I swear. You make this too easy sometimes.
Because these people are actually that crazy to think that it's true. Like, I'm not even kidding you. In that same thread, someone responds like, yeah, it's absolutely 100% proven that this happened. Like, what are you talking about? There's nothing happened. It didn't happen. You've actually drank so much of this Kool-Aid that you think the
Flavor-Aid. I hate this lie. Jim Jones served Flavor-Aid, not Kool-Aid. I am not letting this go. I've been yelled at before. It's like, it's Flavor-Aid. No, it's Flavor-Aid. Say it. Flavor-Aid, not Kool-Aid. All right, back to the show.
These things happen factually, even though they didn't. You've seen enough falsified evidence. You've seen enough people speculate and slander and defame me that you have talked yourself into believing that it's true. And this is what they all do. This is what they all do with these crazy conspiracy theories. They take facts and they don't want to accept the facts, or they want to accept a crazy truth that has no factual basis. So they just whip themselves into such an insane...
A crazy truth? If it's the truth, it's not crazy. Once again, DSP, that nugget of truth, that snippet of truth, that crazy truth. Thank you.
Fervor, that now becomes the fact, because it's groupthink. Because if so many people think the same thing or say the same thing, it must be true. Wrong. That is not fact. You need actual evidence, scientific proof of something before you can say it's a fact. This is why the world is in so much danger right now with things like COVID, because people are so fucking stupid. They just want to believe what they want to believe with no evidence of anything. And then they do dumb shit. Last year, they were taking the fucking fish stuff, right? They were taking fish medicine. This year, they're taking fucking horse dewormer. It's like, what are you going to do next? Shove a muffler up your ass? Oh, yeah, that cures COVID. But they'll believe it. They're that stupid. It's the same case. It's these conspiracies on the internet. They're all same case bullshit. These people are completely stupid. Seriously. It doesn't make any sense at all, man. Right? It doesn't make any sense at all. It's just they're wild nonsense. Wild nonsense. So, I hear you. Anyone who is subject to this kind of abuse, because it's abuse. It's harassment. It absolutely...
It is not abuse, you piece of shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? It is not abuse. It is pointing and laughing at a lol cow. It is pointing and laughing at a scammer.
You can call it whatever you want. Cyberbullying, harassment, abuse, whatever you want to call it. Alright? It's absolutely positively heinous shit. Because people can say whatever they want and get away with it because they're anonymous on the fucking internet. They have no repercussions for doing conspiracies like that. They don't. They you know what I mean? They can say or do whatever they want. And what does it hurt them? It doesn't. But if they can convince stupid people that it's true, those stupid people now go out and do fucked up stuff.
Really? Great throat clear right into the microphone.
Really?
Thank you.
So, to me, being firsthand in that shit, man, just be happy if you've never been involved with this kind of shit. Seriously, I've never in my life been involved.
Mind you, this all started off with a $1.49 tip from
I'm not someone who's for conspiracy theories. I didn't give two fucks. Oh, it really happened with 9/11. I don't really care. I can't control it. I can't change it. I'm not going to sit here and talk about, oh, how do steel beams melt from jet fuel? I don't care. How about that? There's nothing I can do about it. I'm not, I have my own life to live. I got my own shit to worry about. Not sit here and talk about crazy ass conspiracy theories of things that are wild and insane, right? And to me, I would never in my life. I have a busy, positive social life. I have a wife. I have a cat. I have a house to maintain. You know what I mean?
A positive social life. I have a wife. I have a cat. DSP, you sad sack of shit.
Outside of me being a full-time streamer, which takes up a lot of my time, I got a lot of other shit to worry about. That's way more important to me than sitting around my thumb up my ass thinking about conspiracies about people and other things. I just got more important shit in my life to do. These people don't.
Like play WWE champions?
Have no life. They are pathetic because you don't hyper-focus on something like that unless you're pathetic. If you have better things to do, you do them. You know what I'm saying?
He says as he focuses on it.
They don't have anything in their life that's positive to occupy their time. So they focus on this crazy shit on the internet and more people who think just like them. And now you get to that cultish groupthink mentality of bullshit. That's why there's entire websites like this. I'm not just talking about me and conspiracy theory. I'm talking about in general. There's entire fucking social networks, entire sites based on this crazy thinking about all kinds of shit on this planet. That's just wild insanity. So keep yourself out of it. Do yourself all the favor.
Yeah, but conspiracy theories can be fun. Discussing the JFK conspiracy theories, the moon landing conspiracy theories, aliens, Bigfoot, 9/11, like you already brought up. Like, discussing conspiracy theories can be a ton of fun because you can. Alright, let's go with the flat earth conspiracies. My favorite way to argue with that is, okay, for what reason? Huh? Why did every single person with an IQ over 90 come together and decide, you know what, we're going to teach that the earth is round? Well, what benefit does anyone get from teaching the earth is round if it's actually flat? Please explain to me. Alright, why did every single government agency, why did every single historian, why did every single person, again, with an IQ over 90 decide, you know what? The earth is round. We're going to teach it that it's round, even though it's flat. But you can have fun with that. Or they were doing some pendulum experiment. This pendulum experiment is going to prove the earth is flat. Because if it was round, it would do this instead of that. And then it does what it's supposed to do because the earth is round. Well, we must have done it wrong. But it's fun to get into those videos. It's fun to watch this stuff. Or the earth is 300 years old, flat, center of the universe. They got entire museums dedicated to that shit. A friend of mine went to one. Down in Kentucky. Just to point and laugh at everything. But it can be fun to discuss that shit. Like, alright, please explain to me. Alright. We have trees older than, actually they say like 5,000, 6,000. I think it's 6,000, but we have trees older than that. We have buildings older than that. Satan plays that stuff to test our faith and stuff. Yeah, that's what, it was Satan. Could it be Satan? God, you're probably too young to know that from Saturday Night Live. Anyways. But it can be fun to discuss just random-ass conspiracies. Even more fun when there's evidence of it. Like Mr. Darkside Phil playing WWE Champions. And then Down from the Rafters 84. With first year that Hulk Hogan beat Iron Sheik for the title after getting out of the camel clutch. And then changed the name to Down from the Rafters. Which is actually a name so long it doesn't fit in the name generator. You cannot make a name that long, but somehow he has it. Line app conspiracy. His phone number is attached. The only way to have that phone number attached is to actually confirm it by either call or text message. That is a conspiracy theory that the line app is his. Because technically, Unless we break into his house, take his phone, and find the lineup on there and all that, it is just a theory. We don't have any 100% documented factual proof to prove it. But we have the phone number needs to be confirmed to have the lineup. The only way to do that is to have the phone. And he tried to, oh, I changed my number, guys. No, he didn't. You call it, it's his voicemail. But, alright, let's get back to the video. Sorry, guys.
Trust me, the last thing you want to do is put a toe into that disgusting fetid pool. You know, putting your foot into it is like stepping or going face first right into this sandwich. Can you imagine if you tripped and fell face first into this fetid, festering mound of disgusting slop? That's basically what it's like. That is exactly what it is like. So you don't want to do that. You want to stay away from the sandwich. Stay away from the shit sandwich, okay? Good.
Holy shit. He actually added that to his pre-stream? That's the picture of the burger he got from Burger King. Mind you, on his wife's birthday. Holy shit. He actually added that to his channel pre-stream. Why would you add that to your pre... You know what? I'm not even going to ask.
That is exactly what it is like.
I'm not even going to ask.
You don't want to do that. You want to stay away from the sandwich. Stay away from the shit sandwich, okay?
Or is that on Raw? Oh, no, that was him. You can hear him clicking, adding the picture.
Unso Kamaru tipped me $4.20. And what's funny is Blender Bottle says, people in the chat seem to forget trolls were planning to break into Phil's house and divorce him from his wife. And I hate to say it, but it's what he actually just said is true. That's not a conspiracy. These idiots publicly posted up plans.
Oh my god, yes! Please continue, DSP, with this bullshit.
To break into my house 2 years ago when I went to Connecticut to visit my parents. They actually were trying to get blueprints to the fucking house to see the layout of the house so they could plan.
We don't need blueprints. You've shown us the house multiple times when you were first buying it. We don't need blueprints. And also, Mr. I don't read Kiwi Farms. How do you know what's being posted on the Kiwi Farms? I have fans that tell me. Then how do you know any of it's true? Huh, Mr. Conspiracy Theory? How do you know there's even a nugget of truth? A sliver of truth? A snippet of truth? Unless you went there.
Plan a break-in. This is true. They posted it up and then they deleted it later. And people were actually trying to file for divorce for me and my wife. To get us to divorce each other behind the scenes, even though we weren't involved with the process. They were trying to forge our identities and documents to try to pretend like we were trying to divorce each other. As if this was somehow going to work and affect us in any way. I don't know, because there's absolutely no fucking way that could happen. But they actually
I'm real nervous about that.
They had the process moving and everything. That's how dumb these people are. So when you say, oh, Phil's just, you know, he's just saying this, you know, he doesn't mean it or it's not true. It's absolutely true what I'm telling you. The insanity of these crazy fucking people has no bounds. These people have done fucked up things to me and my family to try to hurt us for no reason, because they're nuts, because they believe every crazy conspiracy theory. So, yeah. Let's continue, and let's get off that subject, and let's get to positive stuff, okay?
Yes, let's get on to positive stuff, like how you guys can give me money. All the money. Holy shit, DSP. That was $1.49 worth of salt. So much salt and anger and stupidity. And what the hell are you going on about? Seriously, DSP, you can't say, they claim I'm a pedophile. There's a snippet of truth to that. There's a nugget of truth to that. Like, what are you thinking? God, he's such an idiot. Anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.